Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this is something a little new, a little different. Actually, I've had it for years, but the story mode and the game itself just came out of early access. And this is The Long Dark. And the story mode here is called Wintermute. This is what the I guess marketing would call a survival game, but I would argue that it is also potentially a role-playing game. And it has a unique artistic style. You are seeing what is in-game. I'm going to turn the music down just a bit because I speak so softly, and should probably turn the sound down a bit. Okay. Let's get on into it and take a look at The Long Dark. I'm going to start a new story. Episode 1, Do Not Go Gentle. McKenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashes deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, McKenzie explores the small town of Milton, where he begins to understand the scope of this quiet apocalypse. Now, I have played through some of the story, and I've played some of the survival mode.
Astrid. Astrid!
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Rose
I need to
hips.
find some shelter from this wind. Guess I'm stuck in some kind of ravine.
Stick, small stick will burn, but not for long. Take it. We shall. Cardboard box. Search first aid kit. You have to hold down the mouse when you do that. A bandage. Suitable for stopping blood loss or binding to constrict movement on an injury. Take it. Antibiotics. 6 pills and another bandage. First aid. Study your treatments and learn to triage. There are many ways to die in the wilderness. Medical treatments, man-made or harvested from the natural world, will save your life. Use this status screen to check on your health. Apply a treatment using the first aid radial menu. You can also use treatments from your pack menu. Controls, the key to survival. Preparation and self-control are vital to your survival. Check your controls menu if you're unsure of how to do something. This could save your life. And that's true. It did take me a while to figure things out. I did not, however, die for quite a while. Anyway, let's grab some cloth and a stick and some newsprint. The gamer in me always has to grab everything in sight. Okay. Fire. Fire provides heat, water, food, and protection. Use the campfire option in the radial menu. You'll need all the fixings of fire starter, tinder, and fuel. Accelerant speeds up the process. Fuel types impact burn time and heat production. An active fire can be used to cook and boil water, as well as keeping you from freezing to death. Okay, so we're going to make a fire, and we come to our campcraft, and whoops, campcraft and fire, and place our fire there. So our starter is matches, our tinder is newsprint, our fuel is cedar firewood. We are not paused at the moment. So so I may read a little faster than usual. And I still have a gaping wound in my hand. In the long dark, there are no zombies. There are no aliens. The biggest threat I've seen so far are wolves who are hungry. Okay, we've got our campfire going. We're going to click on it. We're going to add, we here have an hour duration, 6 degrees Celsius output. We're going to add our cedar firewood there by pressing add fuel down on the lower right, and 4 sticks. And then, here's something to know. If you want to make water, you do it from this part of the campfire menu. You melt snow. You don't need a container. It pretends that you have one. Let's melt a liter of snow, and you can see the duration on our fire up here is going a little faster as time, compresses. Now, it's not safe just to drink it just because we've melted it, so we're going to boil it. We'll boil a liter of water, again going into compressed time. And I still need to stop that gaping wound in my hand. Now, if we come to first aid here, whoops, and to bandage, I've got a plane crash injury in my left leg. We'll try and apply a bandage to that. Okay, healed blood loss there. And now...
That's all I have in me.
Okay.
Lay down before I fall down.
Uh-oh. Okay, this is just story progressing, I think. So these first days are a bit of tutorial.
Gotta be a way to melt some snow.
Aha. Status. Status is your early warning system. When you bring up the quick stats or the radial menu, you'll get a preview of your current condition as well as information about how cold, tired, hungry, and thirsty you are. Anytime one of these status indicators is empty and red, this means you're losing condition. Lose all of your condition and you'll die. So we actually did manage to make ourselves some water. We'll drink that right on up. There we go. We drank 0.67 liters of water, so we'll need to make more. Now I want to make sure, I'm going to check my status here. Plane injuries. After the plane crash, you are concussed, badly bruised, and feeling weak. Your hand was wounded during the crash. You may not be able to climb or hold weapons until it heals through rest. Okay, and so we see the air temperature is minus 15 degrees C. Wind chill 0, feels like 11 degrees. We have chilled our temperature, our rested state, our thirsty state, and our hungry state. And we are hungry. And our blood loss.
Stuck here a while. Better see what I can use.
So we will go out scavenging again. And we have a cardboard box, which we can break it down. It'll take us 9 minutes, 38 calories, and yield 2 tinder plugs. And we'll use our handy dandy scrap metal shard. Okay. And got a branch here. We can break it down. It'll take us 10 minutes and 42 calories, yielding 3 sticks. We'll do that because we're going to need firewood too to stay warm. And break down another branch. Okay, our body temperature is dropping a bit. Gonna leave that cardboard box alone. Grab this stick. Birch bark. Lightweight and flammable, can be used as tinder. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Yeah, we're starting to get too cold, I think. But we're still gonna need branches for our fire so we can warm back up.
Looks like debris from the crash site above.
Newsprint, cloth, searching a metal container. Again, you click and hold to search. An MRE. Contemporary MRE, good quality and meets all technical requirements to be considered real food, designed to keep a soldier on their feet. Wood matches, 12 of them, strike anywhere. And a crate We'll break that down for 2 reclaimed wood. Will take 12 minutes and 65 calories. And we'll also get wood matches, water purification tablets, and searching a plastic container.
Cold.
Got a disinfectant, some more matches. We're going to take the chance on breaking this down and get 2 cans of accelerant and a book and some newsprint and a cloth.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Okay, well, let's get the fire going and then we'll deal with the MRE. I think we should probably take the time to break that branch down. Grab this bark, break down this branch. Condition is still dropping, but we're not in the super danger zone yet. Let's get back into our cave. And we will, you know what, let's fire off an accelerant. Oh, much quicker. Okay. And let's, oh wait, no, that's from this menu. Let's melt a little bit more snow. No, let's go with 1.5. And, uh-oh, fire went out. I didn't add fuel. I tried to get too clever. Can't take me anywhere.
Come on. Why didn't that work?
Because we didn't use this. Okay,
That's done.
now we're going to add fuel. And then we're going to come over here and finish our making of the waters. And then we don't have anything to cook, so we'll come over here and have our MRE. You can see down at the bottom there, the little stomach meter is filling. Okay, and back to our campfire. We're going to add some more fuel.
Shit. The cut smarts.
Infection
Unless
risk.
I'm infected.
Okay, let's take a look at what we do about that. You've sustained a wound that could result in infection if left untreated. Antiseptic or a thing. I don't know what the thing is, but we do have antiseptic. So, let's go crazy. Healed infection
I
risk.
don't feel so good.
Uh-oh.
I need to rest up.
Uh-oh. There we go again. Welcome to day 3.
The weather's turning bad. I'm gonna need a good long fire to keep from freezing to death.
Now you tell me. I just used up all my wood. Okay, let's check our status. As we are still injured from the crash, 992 calories. And we go out then to brave the storm and to break up wood.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Which means
Getting colder.
we're on our way
If I don't have enough firewood
to
last night,
hypothermia.
I might not make it. Too cold to think.
Okay. And we're going to break down this box for some more wood. We are just really on the hunt for firewood right now. As much as we can get. And you know what, while we're here, let's drink a little bit of water. I see that's getting pretty low. Okay, that's not going to break down. Take the stick, and break down the branch. And this container. And another branch. Okay, our condition is getting low. It's getting dark. If there are branches, we'll grab them. Or, I mean, sticks. Anything simple, like firewood. But other than that, we are now going to try and dash back for our cave. And get our fire started. I think we have one more bottle of accelerant. And we're probably cold enough that we should use it. No, we're out. Okay. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. Rubbing a stick between our hands. Oh, wait.
Come on.
Come on, fire. There you go. Okay.
Well, thank
Now
goodness
we
for
can
that.
add our fuel and try and increase our duration there. 4 reclaimed woods and 30 odd sticks. I think we're going to be okay. Let's get it up to around 8 hours. Oh,
Fire looks good. Now, to warm up before I freeze to death.
okay. Yeah, and yes, getting too close to the fire will end with you getting burned,
That
even
should
after
last
it's
me
gone
through the
out.
night. So tired.
Okay. Day 4.
Thought that storm would never end.
Hey, and look, our fire's still even going.
Find some food.
Well, let's see. You know what? I'm just going to add that stick. Crows, your ears are your best survival tool. Pay attention to your surroundings, and you might glean information that's important for your survival. For example, a murder of crows circling up ahead might suggest an animal carcass or even a human corpse. Might be nearby, even. Okay, we should probably work on picking up
Something
wood.
to eat.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, ooh, books, good. Books make for fuel for fires. And branch. That's 10 minutes. We have enough fire time left, I think, to be able to handle that. And another branch even. We had 2 hours plus on our fire, so I'm hoping it's going to be still going.
It was a hell of a storm last night. Blew that tree clean over.
Okay, if we need more firewood, we'll come back for that branch. There's our murder of crows. And ravaged deer carcass.
It saved my life. This doesn't look too good, but what choice do I have?
Okay, so we can harvest meat. 3.5 kilograms will take us, quite a bit of time. Well, you know what? We're going to have to rebuild the fire probably, but I think it'll be worth it to not have to come back and spend more time doing this. Okay, so we've got 3.5 kilograms of raw venison. Raw meat. Everything you eat can kill you. When starving, you may feel desperate enough to take your chances, but in general, eating raw meat is a bad idea. Cook it over a fire to avoid getting food poisoning or parasites. Cooked meat also lasts longer and attracts fewer predators. What was that sound? Why did you make that strange sound, in-game man? Will's coat. Coat you were wearing when you crashed your plane. Clothing. Clothing is armor against the cold. Out in the wilderness, clothing is like armor against the elements. Wear layers to stay warm. And remember, wind is your enemy. Clothing offers different protection from cold and wind chill. Your clothes can get wet from blowing snow or if you fall into water, which makes them ineffective and increases your risk of hypothermia or even frostbite. Keep your clothes as dry as you can. Finally, clothing can protect you from physical injuries, such as falling or tangling with wildlife. Balance all these factors against the weight and mobility cost of your combined clothing. And another bit of firewood. Okay, we got a branch. Let's take a chance on that. And
Astrid's pack. Locked.
story time.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, McKenzie speaking. Whoa, slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about? It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
McKenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, McKenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's gonna be a rough ride. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
We don't seem to be able to interact with that backpack. There's a stick here we're going to grab. Let's break down this branch. And we're down on water again. Let's get a drink of that. Just as a side note, I am pretty sure, if my ears do not deceive me, that we were just listening to the two Commander Shepherds. And here we go. Let's see. Breaking down our branch. And okay, I think we've got everything we need to go make dinner. Let's get our campfire started up again. And fire is going. 13-minute duration. A book will give us, let's see. Oh, let's say 20 minutes. I'm assuming that the minute ticked down as I added it. So we'll add some more fuel to our fire. Some more cedar firewood, reclaimed wood, and even a few sticks. Now let's go over to cooking and cook our gamey venison. Sizzle pop. Sorry if I popped that pea there. Didn't mean to. Okay, more gamey venison. Cooked fresh venison. And one more time. And your tummy will growl and stuff when you're super hungry. Let's melt a liter. And boil it. Okay, and we'll go back to our wheel here and eat some fresh venison. It seems to have gotten us a little way, but not very far. We'll have a bit more. Okay. Maybe one more for good measure. Okay. Let's check our journal. See if you're strong enough to climb out of the ravine. Well, okay. We can give that a whirl. Carefully crossing our giant fallen tree. You know what, before we do though, let's grab a little bit more wood here. Just in case we need it. Okay. I don't know, our condition's still showing that we're injured. But this is our way out.
Probably climb that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you know, rose hips, Mother Nature's painkiller. Sometimes Mother Nature is your pharmacist. Craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled in water to produce a D with pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Okay.
Well, rest up. No telling what tomorrow will bring.
We need to... You just decided you were going to take a nap right here. Oh boy.
I feel stronger today.
Good.
I think I can climb out of here now.
Well, maybe. Knowledge. What you know can save you as you learn things about the world either through your actions or through interacting with people, you unlock knowledge about people, places, things, and actions. Deeper knowledge can be revealed when you gain the trust of other survivors you meet. This knowledge is tracked in your journal for future reference. Okay, well, no afflictions. Well, I guess we just slept through our sprained ankle. So, okay, well, we'll see about climbing out then. See if there's anything else that we can pick up before we go. There were some flowers around, the rose hips. Okay. Anything over there? No. Crows. There's some more of those flowers. Okay, I don't actually know what rose hips are, so maybe they're flowers and maybe they're not. The fruit of a wild rose bush. These can be used to make a tea that helps manage pain. All right then. And over the river and across the wood to the frozen wall we go. Well, we're higher, so let's grab some more of these. And there does not appear to be a jump key. Okay, we're gathering our rose hips while we may. Or climbing, climbing is almost as good as gathering the rose hips. I guess he really wanted these rose hips, not those rose hips. Those lower level rose hips are for suckers. Okay. Here we go. And
getting near the top.
Let's see if these rose hips are good enough for His Highness here. Apparently so. Alright, climbing.
Finally made it.
Huzzah! Harvesting rose hips. And here we are. As we open out into the wide, wide world, and it's pretty wide, of the long dark. Not promising to turn this into a Let's Play, not even close, but this is a first look. Let me know how you all feel about it. We have a few minutes
not in there.
left for story.
You're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, McKenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
But I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
Look, you don't have to. Let's just not...
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
McKenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
There must be signs of Astrid around here somewhere.
Chapter 2. The Echoes of Astrid. Okay, we hit a save point there that there are not many of them, so just be advised. I think it might save when you exit the game, which is very polite of it, or at least it falls back to its most recent save. Anyway, this is the Long Dark, and it is survival against the elements and nature alone. There are no zombies, no unnatural monsters. What the threat is, what the apocalypse, the quiet apocalypse they call it, was, I do not know. I'm a bit beyond this in the story, but not a whole lot. So far, I find it very, well, let's use the word immersive. It's, for me, if I were describing it without marketing terms, I would say that it was a role-playing game in which you battle the elements rather than creatures. And your levels are measured by the days you stay alive as opposed to an arbitrary number. Anyway, let me know what you think, if you've enjoyed it, if you might like to see more. And yeah, otherwise, it has come out of early access. You can find it on Steam. It is called The Long Dark. And for now, I would like to point out that if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. Also, I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel's main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel's About page. I would like to thank you for being the best community out there. Truly, you guys are awesome, and you make this an absolute joy to do, and I really want to thank you for that. I would also like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire. And to ask you, above all, to please take care.